Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to be reviewing Battle for the Planet of the Apes. So, Battle for the Planet of the Apes stars Rowdy McDonald, and what this film is about. It's about a couple years after the events of Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. We see that a nuclear bomb has struck the city, and the last few survivors are now working for the apes and stuff, until these humans come along and they want to destroy the civilization that the apes have created. So what did I think of Battle for the Planet of the Apes? I actually did enjoy this movie, It's not a great movie, but I still enjoyed it at least, but so yeah. Let's get into my positives. My positives are the acting. The acting is always good in these movies. I still like all the acting in these movies. It's usually never bad in these movies. Rowdy McDonald as, Caesar. He's great. He's been in, he's been in all 5 of these movies, which is cool, So yeah, I do still enjoy him as Caesar. The guy who plays McDonald is awesome. He really is good in this movie. So yeah, overall the acting's great in this movie, it's really good. The makeup, I always praise the makeup in these movies, I really do. I love the makeup in these movies, but we'll get more into the makeup more later on, but, so yeah. The directing with this movie, the directing is great with this movie, actually, I did like the directing with the movie, So yeah, it was directed by J. Lee Thomas. Yeah, he directed Conquest as well, the only director in the franchise to come back and direct another one. So yeah, that was cool. I liked his directing with this movie. And yes, finally, people, this movie did not bore me, actually. No, it didn't, actually. It got the point A to point B. It didn't waste any time. It just went along, and I'm glad for that, This and the first one were the only ones that didn't bore me. Escape From bored me a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, I'm glad this movie, didn't waste time with its pacing. So yeah, those are my positives with this movie. My negatives are, I do have some negatives. Oh yeah, and the action's pretty good in this one too. Forgot to mention that as positive. So yeah, my negatives are the writing with this movie. The writing for these last few Planet of the Apes movies have not really been the best, but yeah, the writing's not that great with this movie. The makeup at times, I thought kind of looked ridiculous on some of them, Like the gorillas mostly. The gorillas I thought looked terrible with the makeup, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, the villains were just over the top. They really were. These villains were so over the top, I did not like the villains of this movie. So yeah, another not positive, negative I have with this movie, there's a certain thing that happens in this movie which I won't spoil, but where I'm like, did that really need to happen? Did we really need to do that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just felt like that was kind of unnecessary of what happened in this movie. So yeah. So yeah, overall, Battle for the Planet of the Apes was a pretty good movie. I did enjoy it. I will say this is better than Conquest and Beneath the Planet of the Apes. I will say that. This movie is a good movie. So it's time to give my official grade on It's time to give my official grade on Battle for the Planet of the Apes, and my official grade on Battle for the Planet of the Apes is a B. This is a good movie. I enjoyed it. With its flaws and everything, I still enjoyed it. So it's getting a B. So what did you guys think of Battle for the Planet of the Apes? Leave in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.